And good morning. Welcome to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the 109th running of the greatest spectacle in racing. We are going to have 350,000 people come into the track. The crews are getting the tires set up. In a short while, we will see the race cars come onto the grid. We cannot wait to bring all of this coverage with you over the next several hours as we get ready for race day and the green flag at 12:45.
Right, so there's a very tight schedule for all the events today. Of course, we had the cannon and the gates opening at 6 o'clock, but the gates to the snake pit, that's happening right now. That's a 7 o'clock marker, and so that is something that's going underway. It's almost like a whole other world and universe out there in the snake pit on race day.
You think about all of the traditions that we're going to enjoy with you this morning. I mean, you think about, the celebrities hitting the red carpet, and of course back home again in Indiana, and all of the festivities leading up to the greatest spectacle. It's just going to be a fantastic day.
It is going to be a great day. And Lindsay, I know you've been keeping an eye on the traffic and the weather, because that is something that's affecting everyone who's interested in being a part of this day today. What's the very latest?
Yeah, we're really hoping that these showers that are now in central Illinois kind of interact with some of that drier air that we've got over central Indiana, and they just kind of evaporate. That would be ideal. That would be best case scenario. But with that being said, we are monitoring some of these spotty showers this round just to the north of Champaign. If it holds together, we'll be likely moving toward Lafayette here within the next 30 minutes. But again, a lot of this is just adding some moisture to the upper levels of the atmosphere, and not a lot of it translating to actually hitting the surface. So with that being said, over the next few hours, we're going to keep this mainly dry air in place over central Indiana. So hopefully once this cloud cover kind of moves in, it's going to erode any rainfall that would be moving in here locally. So we will see increased clouds. Your forecast today goes from partly cloudy this morning to mostly cloudy as we see driver introductions happen during the 11 o'clock hour. And then it will become overcast this afternoon as temperatures stay relatively cool today, likely only looking at highs in the mid 60s. We should be in the mid 70s at this point in the season. There's that stray shower action that we will monitor. This is through 12:30 today. Again, the potential of a passing sprinkle or light shower going to be possible for your race day. We'll keep an eye on the radar for you. We're also keeping an eye on the roadway, and we do have a situation near the North Split. So this is not out by the track, but it could potentially impede travel a little bit. This is an overturned semi on the RAM system from I-65 northbound onto I-70 eastbound. So this would actually be going outbound toward Richmond out of the North Split area here in downtown Indy. So we've got one lane that is blocked and some slow travel on that ramp from 65 northbound over to I-70. So again, we're watching that, as well as traffic getting busy out near Speedway, Crawfordsville Road, I-465. Looking at about a 15-minute delay already coming down that 465 junction. As we would expect, Chuck and Matt, things are really starting to pick up.
Yes, they sure are. And things are starting to pick up here as well, because, Matt, we're right now in Stingray Rob's pit. It was really cool seeing him yesterday in the parade, because not only he's had 2 really bad years out here, he's expecting a really good year this year, and he's got a new baby.
Oh,
and so the baby, his wife and baby were in there. But we've also got, and we're going to talk more about that as the cars come in an hour or so into the pits. But we're also going to preview some traditions here.
Yes, we have a lot coming forward later this morning. At here about 10 o'clock or so, we're going to have 2 very special women. They're farmers, dairy farmers.
Yeah.
They will be presenting the milk, that defining drink. And there's a milk preference poll that I was looking at for this year.
Oh, really?
5 drivers are going for the 2%, and all the others, 28 others, are going for whole milk. So
wow,
definitely probably preference towards whole milk. But we're going to get to talk with them. And one is a veteran, one is a rookie, and they're going to kind of tell us about that process and how they got here today.
And also coming up, we're going to show you the Borg-Warner Trophy. This is a whole pageantry surrounding this thing. There is a parade that brings that coveted trophy here. Matt, it's been part of the Indianapolis 500 since 1936. And to me, that is one of the highlights. If you're a fan of coming here, well, you're probably not going to be here for it. So we are going to bring that to you coming up in just a few minutes here live from Pit Road. Ann and Scott, we're already seeing a lot of action down in Pit Road. How is it where you are this morning?
That's pretty nice up here.
It's really nice.
We're in the media center with the pagoda behind us and also the red carpet. There we have access to facilities. We have a little bit of a roof over us for the little bit of sprinkling that's out there. A very different feel here than the snake pit, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, Alex Almanza has maybe perhaps the most interesting assignment today. Alex joins us live from the snake pit to give us a preview of the activities that will be happening there today. Hey, Alex.
Hey there, we are in the thick of it. People just started flooding in after the gates just opened a few minutes ago, and people are excited. You're trying to get a really good spot at the front of the stage. People were running, it was a lot of excitement. We've got one person here who just made her way into the snake pit.
Yes.
What's your name?
Claire.
So Claire, where are you from?
I'm actually from Southern California.
Really, what brought you here?
Well, I went to IU, and all my friends over here, they brought me here too. So
How does it feel to be one of the first here in line?
it actually feels crazy, just because I've never been here this early. It's only my second time going though, but I've never been here this early, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
Just because look how much space there is. I've never seen it like this open for now. So
But it's gonna soon be filled with a lot of people.
yeah, it's gonna be so many people. So I'm grateful.
So you're gonna try to get a good spot?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Just because we're here, so why not? And I mean, my ears are gonna hurt. It'll be really fun, but nervous.
One more question. What's one piece of advice you would give to people who this is their first time here?
Drink water. Drink so much water. That's where people go wrong.
Yeah.
Is they don't drink enough water. And just have fun. What the heck?
Yeah, have fun.
I know.
And just rave. Just have fun.
Go crazy.
All right. Well, good luck. I appreciate it.
Yes, of course.
Try to stay hydrated.
I will.
All right, thank you so much. We're gonna have a lot more stories of a lot of people coming through. The party's just getting started. We're not even in the thick of it, but it's gonna be a lot of fun time, and we're gonna send it back to you as the music gets a little louder.
I think we know more where it's going than you do right now. So it's going to be interesting to follow in as this unfolds before you, because he, of course, is one of our rookies out on the track this year. Oliver Heldens will be playing at 8 o'clock.
Right.
The act on the stage at Snake Pit. That'll be the first act there.
I thought the advice of drink water, have fun was a good thing for all of the 350,000 people who are coming to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway on a beautiful race day morning. Lots of activity inside the garage. We'll be back with more race day coverage on this Sunday morning here on Channel 13.